Hello, my lovelies. Happy Wednesday. I was lurking on Jules' channel a second ago. Kinda almost forgot I was supposed to be streaming. So, yeah. Hello. I've been psyching myself up, not psyching myself up, pepping myself up, boosting the morale, getting myself energized to tackle this evening's productivity. Also, the fact that I kind of forgot that I had Jules stream on. I was lurking on Jules stream while I was doing some housework and stuff like that after I got home from work, and then I suddenly heard talking like, who's here? Why is someone talking? What? Did I leave TikTok on again? Then, oh, my computer's on. Oh. Anyways, that's my silliness for today. Then I accidentally closed Jules' stream. I don't know what I did. I pushed a button. I'm just not sure what button. So yeah. Hopefully I don't do the same thing to the live stream tonight. Hopefully. So yeah, I am in a excellent mood. But I'm not sure about focus-wise. Hey Emma, hey Francis. Hello. Thank you for bobbing the like button, my dear. So yeah, I hopefully won't close the stream accidentally or do some mischief or clumsiness. But yeah, my brain is I'm a little bit of a scatterbrain today. I'm a little bit of an, what's the word? Idiot. You know, the days when your brain just doesn't function and information that is normal and it flows easily from your lips, they're just not flowing easily today. I've been an idiot today. I've been a little stupid. In a very entertaining way for anyone else that knows me, but it's like I forgot to plug my brain into the main frame in my brain. That is the situation today, so I have no guarantees the wiseness of my words this evening. None. So, I have already consumed over my coffee or caffeine limit for the day, so I am only allowed to drink water, tea, and non-caffeinated beverages because I'm trying to cut down instead of drinking way too much. We're trying to keep it to like 2 cans of Monster or something like that. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. We're gonna start sprinting. Let's try to make some progress. I'm going to try to write tonight. I'm trying to focus on writing, nothing else, just writing. So let's do that, shall we? And jump on to the first sprint of the night. Here. See you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? Let me see. How did you do? So I took some thought to think, reconsume the story. Sorry, I saw something on my screen and then just my brain went. So yeah, I consumed or reacquainted myself with the story. I haven't touched it since for more than a week. So yeah, and I am making progress. I'm allowing the story to take me on a journey instead of over analyzing. I was gonna try to write it like Stephen King. So write it in a way that I finish the chapter. The chapter's just done. So instead, because that seemed to be getting me nowhere or very slow progress, so I am going to write it like I usually do. Write it by the edge of my seat in the moment. I know everything's about to happen, but I give myself some leeway to allow the story to take control, to tell me how it's supposed to go. So we're doing that again. Adjusting to other people's writing style doesn't seem to work for me. So we're trying to do that. Hey Portia! Hello everybody joined us during the sprint. Hope you've had a wonderful Wednesday and are ready to get some stuff done. Hope everybody had some progress. Sasa, I'm so happy your fur baby is home and safe and sound. So that's the main thing, safe and sound. I've had nightmares of my fur babies being kidnapped, hurt, lost. I have had fur babies disappear, but usually been found, thank goodness. But yeah, so I understand you guys were worried. A very understandable reaction. Just glad your baby's home. I fed and he was so hungry. Understand, being locked up for 24 hours in the cold. Just I freak out if my fur babies aren't home when I get from work. Just to note, they are always home when I get home from work. They always greet me when I come home. So that's the reason I do freak out if I don't see them. Because without fail, they are always waiting for me when I get home. Then they will go out and do their thing, at least in the summertime. Since I only have seniors and they don't like going out in the cold. Let me see. Let's read comments and progress. So, Allie, I finished my 5-day coding test. Just applied to the school. Hopefully I start on the 12th. Good luck, Allie. Portia, let me see. Hey, folks, I'm here, but if I don't exercise now, I'll take myself out of it. Talk myself out of it. Understandable. We have all been there. I tend to talk myself out of it way before I actually manage to get to the point of doing that exercise. I got exercising programs or things on my Apple TV, but it hasn't gone further. It had gone further than that. It's there, but I have yet to turn it on and do them. I usually end up doom scrolling instead of doing that. So, yeah, do it. Jump right in. Do it right now. Do it now. Let me see. Allie, Portia, don't do it. Allie, shh. Do it, Portia. Do it. Then we have Saza fed and he was so hungry. Allie, my cat once disappeared for a whole week. I've given up on him when he just whilst. Yeah, I had a whole summer of one of my fur babies trying to move away because her brother was bullying her. That was eventually fixed. Thankfully, I had very understandable neighbors who would usually let me know, your baby's here, breathe. So that was nice. Let me see. France's best sprint of the day so far, 410. Damn, well done. Well done, well done. Ali walks up to my door, meows, then tries to run when I try to grab him. Like, human, take a filthy paws off of me. I'm no slave of yours. You are my bow before your feline overlord and serve. Unhand me, you filthy demon. Since we all know that we serve the fur babies, they do not serve us. We serve the fur babies. Yes, sir, indeed. At least most of the time. Even wait. Just to prove a point. Oh my god, that's such a nice stretch. He's like, yes. He's like, she's shining the damn camera on me again. Oh, talking about fur baby overlords. I moved the keyboard and I made the bed like a better, and she is allowing me to actually work on my keyboard for now. Anyways, we're gonna start the next sprint. Oh, also, Andy's sprinting as well. Wait. No, he's about to sprint. Is he live? Yeah. Let me see. For anyone that wants to be stream hopping and jump over to Andy's channel and give him a cozy like on his channel, I will probably be streaming on the Havoc stream open as I stream, because Andy's awesome and we love sharing love. Anyways, feel free to jump over there and give him a warm hug on the like button, because we love the love. We love the love. Anyways, other than that, we are going to start the next sprint. I'm gonna try to actually make progress this evening instead of doing everything else. I'm also almost finished with my author page. It's kind of done, but I need to update more of the links I have in my indie tab. So I need to update that, do more updates on that. I'm also going to collect some information and like writing tools and tips for me. that all the posts on H.K.Darkwood, the page, will mainly be information that I find helpful and helps me and knowing where they are, like writing rules and character developments and stuff like that. It will mainly just be me for me, and if it helps someone else, it will be awesome, cool, but mainly just collecting data to help me. So if it helps you guys, awesome. Otherwise, just be warned. It's for my own selfish reasons, which hopefully will help someone else, but still. Okay, we are gonna start sprinting again. So guys, let's do it. Might stand up and give myself some snacks. I actually remember I forgot to eat dinner. And I'm suddenly like, why is my tummy rumbling? Okay, see you guys in 25. my darlings, we're back. Sorry, I was finishing grabbing a little quick bite to eat and listening to Andy in the chat and realized that hearing Andy say naughty is absolutely delightful. That's gonna be my new favorite thing now, asking Andy to say naughty. So yeah, that is what I was up to. Also, I was doing some research for a more concerning in some tidbits in sorry, I'm still laughing about the naughty thing. Yeah, so I was doing some extra research just to be sure that my information was right concerning some protection things for the supernatural. Certain supernatural, Iceland-related supernatural things. So yeah, that is what I was up to. I think I have had an idea I can use. But yeah, I don't want to go into too much information in the description itself. I just want to give people an idea. So I think I'm just going to stick with the classics, since I am writing a horror about the hidden people of Iceland. The elves and the hidden people, or more so the hidden people. And I think I'm just gonna stick to the classics, because the Icelandic hidden people, they're not quite like the elves. There are similar rules, but not quite the same. But let me see. Let's see how you guys did. Also, Morning Star, so glad to see you, girl. So glad to see you. But let me see. Updates. So we're going to start with Elizabeth. Let me see. I'm moving the comments so I can see them better. I think I need strong glasses. So Elizabeth, I got a call from someone who saw my resume on Indeed. The job is at least an hour drive from where I live, but it's gonna pay me more than I was making. If it's worth the drive, then he's going to talk to someone else about the salary I asked for, and then to get back to me about it. I'm crossing my fingers for you. Hell yeah. If it's better, always good when it's better. Then we have Stacy. I'm typing my handwritten words from the last 2 days and trying to not to get distracted. Yeah. May my distractive mood not distract you. That is my tidbit for you. Or actually, the others might help keep the distraction at bay. They might save that. I hope. Let me see, Elizabeth. I'm thinking that if I get this job, I will move closer to the job so that I won't have to have over an hour-long commute long term. Actually, that is a very smart way of thinking about it. Just move closer. I like your way of thinking. Usually, most people here in Iceland, we just commute, but we don't usually have to drive an hour to work. I know there are some people that do, but Iceland is so small that it's not a very common thing yet that you need to do. Hey, CD. Hello. Made friends with the like button. Oh, thank you, honey bun. I'm curious to see how many words you got in your handwriting, Stacy. Yes, feel free to share when you know that. Okay, we are. I'm still giggling over the naughty thing from Andy, and I really wanna I'm gonna probably gonna jump in to the stream, go back and see if, because I heard someone on, I think Richard. Yeah, Richard said, "Oh, behave," and I'm like, "Ooh, did Andy say 'oh, behave'?" I need to go back and see if I can hear Andy say 'oh, behave.'" Then Andy hears it, and I'm like, "I'm sorry," and not. Anyways, just me being plain old silly. Anyways, guys, let's jump on to the next sprint of the night and get some more progress. So, guys, focus. Get yourself some water because we definitely need to hydrate this evening. As I said earlier, I am going to be attempting not to consume any more caffeine. We're trying to be smart. I need to decrease my caffeine. Yes. So, see you guys in 25. Now let's get back to work. And we are back. We are back. How did you do? How did you do, my darling? So I had a blast during that sprint. I got words. Even though I was jumping between Andy's chat and my chat. It was so much fun. I had a blast. I also did do some writing, actually. Not a lot of words, but I did some writing. Okay. I got 60 words. So yeah. No, I didn't get 60 words. I got 131 words. So yeah, very pleased with that. Better than nothing, and I'm actually making good progress, even though I'm happy with all the progress. Yeah, she's... What? Yeah. So, but yeah, I wasted a little too much time jumping between the chats and reading and answering, so having too much fun. So yeah, let me see how you guys did. Let me see who, except not reading everything we talked about to save us some time. Otherwise, we will be here for hours, and get no writing done. So let me see. How did everybody do? So first up is Miranda. How did you do? I'm gonna start calling you Mirandas and Rita. Both beautiful though. Just so you know, if I start jumping between them like a crazy person. And let me see. Progress, and I even got to take a break outside. It's spring out there today. Ooh, I like that. I wish there was spring here in Iceland right now. No, there's a snowstorm, or was a snowstorm, until 6 p.m. It was nasty. I was not trusted to drive to work, mainly because of my arm. And I was driven to work like a 16-year-old right before she gets her permit. And yeah, it was interesting. So yeah, cold and interesting. But hope you enjoy the spring weather outside, Miranda. Then we have, hey JK, hello dear. Hope you have a wonderful day. And let me see. Elizabeth did get another message on Indeed from someone about a 12-month to hire job that is in the same town I used to work in, and I would make such much more money than I used to make if I got this job. Ooh, may all the money flow straight into your pocket, my dear. Then we have Stacy spent most of the sprint getting dinner started, cleaning up the kitchen, and getting stuff ready for my youngest for tomorrow. Well, you sprint indeed. Heather, let me see. Oh yeah, also Heather, I missed you. I'm so glad to see you in the chat. Besides, you're busy, but I'm so grateful when you manage to make it. Give yourself some writing you time for this. Let me see. Still working on right. Let me see. I need to open another box which with bigger letters because I need stronger glasses. I'm blind back here. Let me see. I'm still working right, but almost done. I want to get some writing done. Booyah. But yeah, I did miss you a lot. I've been getting a lot of, so I don't do TikTok often, but I do them in like chunks. And now every time, because I have technically three accounts on TikTok because I'm crazy. I'm trying to cut it down. And every time I open either one of those accounts, Heather's videos from Nano pop up. And I could get all her notifications again. And I'm like, oh, Heather, oh. And now and again, I will spam her with a bunch of TikToks. Like, hello, get all the TikToks. I'm like, yay. So yeah, a little crazy that way. So yeah. Oh yeah, all the cute kitty videos. Because I get a lot of cute kitty videos. Actually, you will laugh. So on my art account, HK Hildur Ko, I will mainly get fur baby videos, cute, adorable videos, art videos, artists talking about their struggles, art interior stuff like that. But on my H.K.Darkwood TikTok, oh, guys, it is so freaking hilarious. I get steamy buyer boys trying to connect with the book girly community. Book talk girlies fangirling over their newest book boyfriend and sharing fan art with them. And other hunky dudes, all kind of shapes and sizes of hunky dudes, trying to win over the book community to make them their next lead man book cover art, as their next vision of a spicy book cover guy. And it's hilarious. The best part, that's why the main reason I'm telling you this is, guys, the freaking comments on these videos, the book talk community is spicy books and other things, spicy books, other things. And the freaking comments on these videos, especially these young guys trying to catch the attention of the book talk girlies in the hopes that they will end up featuring as a main character in front of their books. It's freaking gold. It is gold. I just spent way too much time on there reading the comments like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Having a blast. And if you stop too long on certain videos, then you will get more. So now my TikTok is full of TikTok buyer boys trying to become the next book cover hunk. Or some mysterious book cover art. It is just, I need to stop doing TikToks again. I need to stop opening TikToks. And why is my chat frozen on my screen? I don't know why. It's annoying. Anyways, and I need to open the chat again. So, Heather, yes, haha, yeah, haha, yes. I get cat and books. That's basically it. Yeah, just you are safer with that, Heather. You are so much safer with those videos because as soon as you open the lion's den or the snake den, everything will crawl out and the stuff you will see is freaking nuts. I've started to send some of the things I stumble upon that is absolutely gold to my work buddy, and she's like, what are you watching on TikTok, dude? And I'm like, what? It's book talk. And she never released me. She's like, yeah, book talk. You're just looking at book talk. They were like, they have dirty minds. What? I can't help it. Let me see, Heather. Yeah, lol. I've seen a bit, but then also other behaving badly video too. Yeah. What are you watching, HK? Yeah, it is just. It makes some of the things that have popped on my screen have actually made me blush. Just like blush, like, whoa! I shouldn't be seeing that. I'm too old for this kind of stuff. I'm not 20 years old anymore. Kind of attitude. And then I go into the comments, and there are women there much older than me, and they're like, woo! And I'm like, oh, baby, I'm not that old. Or not that old. It's fun. It's so fun. Okay, I'm going to stop talking. And we're going to move on from the conversation and keep on writing. Because I'm supposed to be writing a horror story here. And we need progress. A lot of progress. So yeah, let's do that. And remember to hydrate, my lovelies. remember to hydrate. So let's jump on to the next sprint. See you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? How did you do? Let me see. Yeah, we're at the same spot. Let me see. Okay, I need to. So yeah, how did you do? I'm actually making I'm making very good progress. I am at how many words so far? Yeah, making excellent progress. The story is actually sounding much better than I expected. So yeah. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with it, so. So yeah. Whew. Very satisfied, very satisfied. It's such a weird thing. It's such a weird thing. So jumping from two languages so often, because I'm, of course, talk to you guys in English, and then because I'm usually writing in English as well, but now I'm writing in Icelandic, and I keep I'm starting to have the issue sometimes that I need to translate from English to Icelandic, because I do the same thing in my day job. I kind of jump between Icelandic and English quite a lot, and my brain is like, no, that metaphor doesn't work in Icelandic. It works in English. And no, that will only work in English. No, 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 no. That grammar is wrong. That is not Icelandic grammar. Fix that, please. So I'm needing to read everything out loud to be sure that it actually is right. It's going to be interesting to run it through a grammar thing. So yeah. And yes, Icelandic and English. It's just, sometimes it's so easy and sometimes my brain is just like, no. I also, the problem is, this is my first, usually I outline in Icelandic. I'll do the quick outline, the long outline in Icelandic. I will brainstorm most often in Icelandic because I'm quicker. I write Icelandic quicker. Because I will analyze if I'm spelling the English word correctly. If I'm not dictating. Because if I dictate through my phone in English, I'm super quick. Writing it old-fashioned way in English, I'm a lot slower. But in Icelandic, my brain is like, Also dictation, not dictation, like conversations. I've started doing conversations in or dialogue in English, and my brain is like, So yeah, it's also the fact that how books are or dialogue is written in Icelandic is in the Icelandic book world is a little more different than you would do like for the United States or Britain. Which is also weird because I'm trying to do my dialogue way most English-speaking countries would. But now I'm doing it for the Icelandic market, and that's kind of different. We don't like our things the same way as everywhere else. Yeah. Anyways, how did you do, my darlings? I'm starting to add a little bit of the hints. I'm trying to add a little bit of paranoia of side characters, kind of yeah. Somebody's paranoid. Oh yeah, that person is it's a little loony. That person's a little loony. That little person's a little crazy. That silent judgment we do when a person is doing something that is not considered stereotypically normal. So we're doing that right now. And I'm trying to think like 20-year-old. But it's been a long time since I was a 20-year-old. So my brain is like, ooh. I probably end up asking for notes from my colleagues tomorrow, because I work with a bunch of 20-year-olds, and I have been asking them now and again, like, so in this circumstance, would this sound normal to you? They're like, no, I would say like this. I'm like, oh, they're actually very understanding. After I explained what I was doing, they're like, really? I can help? Okay. Whoever fun. Anyways. Okay, everybody seems to be very silent, which I'm going to take as a very good sign of you guys focusing on your work. Oh my God, I'm so proud of you guys. You're so productive. We love that. But I'm going to have a sip of my water. Then I'm going to jump on to the next sprint. Oh, jolly. We are at the 2-hour mark and 2 hours, 16 minutes. I'm going to try to squeeze in 2 more sprints, which means lots of talking, and more writing. So that is what we're going to do. So guys, be prepared. Let's jump right into the next sprint. If you missed a chat, it's okay. Just keep on working. Let's do it. Let's try to get 2 more sprints, and I'll see you in 25. And we are back. How did you do? How did you do? Let me see. My brain is... I'm pondering dialogue. That is my ponder, dialogue. Anyways, Francis and Andy said good night. Hope you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm wondering if I should do another sprint or if I should just allow myself to start prepping for bed. Imagine me going to bed early. Or actually, I don't know. Might actually just make this the last sprint because I'm kind of getting tired. I didn't sleep very much this last night. So, yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm making excellent progress. I'm almost at the end of the chapter, I think. Which is a very wonderful feeling. Yeah, I'm almost at the end of the chapter, so that is exciting. Let me see. So yeah, but I'm still a little tempted to keep working. Let me see, Heather. I'm kind of stuck in my short story I'm writing. Sleeping is my favorite thing to do. Say everything. Yeah, you know, I don't always like just sleeping. I'm always kind of competing with myself, trying to get more stuff done before I need to sleep. But it would be nice to sleep a little more. So I might actually do that. Yeah, I think I'll just call it. Try to go to bed early because I didn't go to sleep until 3 or 4, and I woke up at 8. It was so weird. I woke up this morning like you know when you wake up when somebody calls you and something happens and you just I woke up like a freaking there was something just zapping me like what's going on? It was so weird. I couldn't fall asleep again, so yeah, it was very weird. Morningstar. Oh, I'm behind. No, I was just talking about how I was this morning. So my brain is just like, yeah, like jump out of bed. Yeah, that wakes you up. I was so concerned when I woke up this morning. I think around 7 or 8 or something. And that I checked all my social media. I checked all my messengers and messages, comments if my family had left any messages. I checked the news, Icelandic news platforms to make sure there's nothing hadn't happened. I was so freaking paranoid that it took me a little bit to fall asleep again, but then it was almost time to get out of bed anyway. But my brain was like, something happened. But yeah, of course, nothing had happened. My brain was just being paranoid. But it was so weird. It was so freaking weird. And then the only thing that happened during the day was there was a very bad storm. There were a few bad incidents in the news, but nothing that should have awoken me. But I don't know. It was weird. It was very weird. And now I don't know. My brain is a little paranoid right now. I don't know why. So yeah, I'm not even sure if I will manage to fall asleep if I try to go to bed, but maybe take a shower. Oh, a shower sounds nice. Very hot, steamy hot shower and a meditation. Oh, yeah. And yeah, I think I might actually do some meditation. But it was so weird. If I hadn't been half asleep, I probably picked my tarot cards and asked them, because sometimes they can help me. But I do, when I remember taking them in the mornings, they really do help me in the mornings. It's actually funny. I was Googling like how to improve my physical my issue with my arm, with the thing I have, and everything I found was cold plunges are very good to help maintain this condition. Just cold plunges. I'm like, hey, I love taking cold showers. What a coincidence. So yeah, I need to do more of them. I stopped them over Christmas, but my legs feel so much better when I take cold showers in the morning, especially in the morning. Or I actually do sometimes take them in the night. Start with a steamy hot shower, then a cold shower, and that for some reason works. It also makes me sleepy, but yeah. No, and I'm also still waiting for results from my brain and not neurosurgeon expert. Something about the tension thing, the brain and nerve expert. I still haven't heard from them yet, so I'm still waiting about the shoulder thing, or the slipped dish in my neck, which is better, by the way. But yeah, but cold showers for the win. I feel myself obligated to take cold showers now, which is a good thing. I think I kind of want to buy myself a cold plunge pool when I finally move. Yeah, neurologist, yeah. It is better as long as I make sure to take the medication. I did start lessening the dosage because I was taking 4 tablets of 4 different painkillers for the last 2 weeks. I started dulling the dose to 3 tablets, taking away the most addictive one, because I kind of don't want to take the chance of getting addicted to painkillers. There's no freaking way I want to take that chance. So I started dosing down 2-3 days ago, just to see if it helps. As long as I don't overdo the arm, I'm good. But I am starting to look into rehabilitation kind of exercises, because there's such a long wait list to get to a physical therapist. I was actually going to be doing some research on the best activities to help with these kind of injuries, and start doing my own, since I do know a tiny bit about these exercises. So I was going to do some research, find out what is best to get better, and see if that helps. Also, one of the specialists my doctor talked to, she is a specialist. He's a specialist in when you get injuries that can't make, when you get injured and you can't like walk properly, or something has damage, permanent damaging effects. There's a specialist that takes care of stuff like that. Yeah, that kind of thing. He said physical therapy would help a lot, and I do that while we were waiting for the other one. So I'm gonna start doing mild exercises to hopefully help with that. A physical therapist, yeah, he's some top dog. I don't know. I haven't got a clue. When I first got the information on what was wrong, Morningstar actually sent me and said, "Tell me what the doctor says." So before I sent her the message, I don't know if I told you, Morningstar, but before I sent her the message on what was going on, I had to start by Googling what does this word mean in English? Or not, from Icelandic to English. What's the translation? Like, I had no idea that the thing that I have is a slip dish. I've heard about a slip dish a million times, but I kind of didn't connect it to the thing I have. And also, I'm stuck with the concept that this is just my imagination. It's like my asthma. I have asthma. And I'm still convinced that this is just my imagination. I don't have asthma. It is just my mind fucking with me. And it's just my brain being a drama queen. And I keep having to force myself to take my asthma medication because every time I stop taking them, I start getting worse. And my brain is always like, no, this is just your imagination. And I feel my brain is starting to do that with this lip dish and the thing I have in my shoulder blade. So I have to keep reminding myself, HK, don't be an idiot. Listen to the doctors and just don't think. Which is, yeah, a little hilarious. But let me see. Hello, I'm kind of like that too. I don't know what it is. It's something you have something. The doctor has told you have something, but still your brain is like, no, me, I'm healthy as a horse. I can do anything. Like the tire on my car popped or started leaking, and I couldn't use my car on Monday. So I decided to try first. Before I discovered, I decided I was going to try to dig my car out of the snow. Stupid idea, because my brain said, "Oh, stop being a wuss. You can do this. Stop being a little whiny baby." So I managed to almost dig it out until my arm gave in. Like, no, I'm not doing that. And then I had to get help with changing the tire because my arm was like, no. And I was just whining a little bit, like a very sore, like butthurt, like country old man. Like, this is the first time in this many years that I need help from somebody. I have always done this by myself. That was kind of me yesterday. Like, I've never had to ask help, and I've always been able to do this all my life. Because I needed help changing the tire yesterday, which I found terrible. It's like the end of the world. Because I had to get my dad's friend to help me change the tire. And I sat in the warm car while he changed in the cold and slush my tire. My brain was like, this is stupid. This is stupid. But he did. And I sat in the warm car. And my sister took it to fix the tire. And I'm like, and I'll probably get a lift to work tomorrow again. Let me see. Oh, Heather. Oh no. Yeah, take it easy. Lol. Yeah, I know it's just so weird when you're used to doing everything yourself. Allowing someone to help you is very hard. It's stupid. I don't know what it is. It's not like you're not. It's like you're not trying to be macho. You're not trying to be difficult. Just it is so weird because I know a lot of you guys know what I mean about when I say this, but it's so weird just to let go, to not do it yourself, to just say, yes, I'm fine with somebody else doing it. You're like, it's a good idea to let someone else do it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I'm always thinking I can't do it all and I don't need help. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm gonna spend this year trying to reprogram my brain. Like, no, we are not gonna do this all by ourselves. We're gonna get someone else to do it because they will probably do it better than you can. So stop whining and give in. But yeah, I always find it so funny. Also, this is the main complaint. the guys I have dated in the past, this is the main complaint they give me. This is my biggest flaw, they say. It's very hurtful when I go to work and you rearrange everything and you don't wait for me to get home to help you. It's very hurtful. And I'm like, but I can do it myself. Like, why are you whining? Like, you should let us help. So I find it a very funny flaw. Yeah, it's always, they get very mad at me for not allowing them to help to do it myself. Like, one wanted to pay my phone bill when I was 20, and because didn't get paid as much as he did, and I had a lot of other things, and I didn't allow him. He got very mad at me, and then the other ones wanted to do this and that. I'm like, no, I can do it myself. No, I'm a proud woman. I can do this myself. I was raised as a true Viking. I can do this myself. So carry that fridge? Yes, I can. Like, no, let the guy do it. No, I can hold it just as strongly as another man. So, yeah. No worries, Martha. We're just talking. You're struggling to put. Yeah, it's my flaw. I actually have, with help. I usually take usually if people are moving, I will help with the heavy lifting. Not anymore, but I used to. I used to demand doing all the things as a guy. I was that girl. I was that girl. At every time that there was somebody was moving or stuff like that, I would be one of the guys that would walk over to the fridge or the washing machine, and I would either carry the washing machine myself or we would be doing the heavy lifting, because I'm an idiot. And then I would wonder why my body was in shambles. But I have no idea why my back hurts or why my knees are like do and why my body is an absolute mess. I'm like, I don't understand why. Heather, you get strong when you're raised on fish. When you eat a lot of fish as a child, you get very strong naturally. Also, I used to work with horses when I was a kid. So you kind of have to be very strong to do that, because they're oversized dogs. Horses are oversized dogs with tantrums, and even our small horses, they are strong. But yeah, fish. I survived, I lived, and I thrived on fish as a child. I was a very strong child and have usually always been. So me being weaker is not something I do well. Yeah, fish, if you have a child and you give it as much fish as the child can eat, especially like good healthy fish. And like fish, I used to eat a lot of like liver and sheep hearts as a child. A lot of the old Icelandic foods we used to eat, and that used to be our superfood. Like, what was the cartoon that ate the spinach? Don't remember. Anyways, it was like our superpower, just eating healthy foods and be strong. Also, if you're obsessed being one of the boys, you kind of have to be strong. So I was, Popeye. I used to be obsessed of being one of the boys as a kid. I was determined to show the boys that I could be part of their group. Popeye. So I used to do a lot of strength training, anything to be part of the boys, to prove to the boys that I was not some weak girl. And just to clarify for anyone watching or anyone that will see this, because a lot of people that see my streams, they watch it afterwards. But it's okay not to be the strongest. That is something I will try to imprint on any young person I will meet in my life for the rest of my life. It is okay not to be the strongest. But yeah, I was obsessed with being the strongest. I used to love like doing things that were super heavy and showing people that yes, you can be far freaking strong just because you can be strong if you're a girl without being bulky. So, but yeah, no, this time around, this year we're gonna practice being not overdoing things and not being the strongest. We're gonna use common sense. We're not gonna be idiots like I've been for the last few years. My strength days are over for some part. For some part. It's not. Let me have def. Okay, for boys and girls. Yeah, you don't have to. People don't have to be the strongest in the group in any way, emotionally, physically. And you kind of can't. You don't realize how kind of toxic the mindset is until you kind of are snapped out of it. And then you're suddenly like, oh, maybe that isn't a good idea. Like I work with a lot of young kids or people that are under 25. And I have a few people that way in my life and a lot in my work life. And they're younger versions of me. And I'm like, was I that bad? But yeah, let me see how I dated this one guy that I could literally lift off the ground. We didn't last long, but it wasn't the one. Only read your book, obviously. But it was a big idea. Yeah, I'm going to give this confession. I'm going to do it only once because there are only 5 people in the chat. I used to do something when I would date someone. So I have very strong legs. It's not something I'm like, oh my God, see how strong legs I have. Like, I'm going to do a Olga leg wrestle. But I have very strong legs. And because I have come from a very strong line, there are a lot of strong people in my family, both sides of my family, like in my mother's side. So because of that, I have always kind of had this pet peeve that I can't date a guy that is weaker than me physically. So if it isn't stronger than me, then I can't date you. There's just no way. I cannot date someone that is weaker than me. So I will put them in, if I'm dating a guy and we will joke about it and they will come to the conversation or they will notice that I am strong and have strong legs. Somehow it will kind of smooth in. This is cringy. Just beware, mentally prepare yourself because this is cringy as hell. I think, at least when I say it aloud. We will joke about the fact that I am very strong and I am most likely going to be able to keep you in a footlock, like where I loop my legs around your waist and you will not get free. And when it comes to guys, especially when you're 20, 25, 30, 20, 25, guys will always take the bait. They will be more than ready to prove to that girl that they can get out of her footlock. Like she thinks she's so strong. I'm going to show her how strong a bacon guy I am. There are only few that got out of that footlock because I have strong legs, but I'm not a Superman. But for those guys that didn't get out of the footlock, let's just say that they never want more than just a short time of dating. Because they would always have the same reaction, like, the girl I'm dating, she's stronger than me. Fuck. So, excuse the language, but I find it hilarious. I would always laugh at it, and he ruined it. Let me say, man, I love to wrestle when I was younger. As foreplay, my first wrestled, I was competitive. He held me down for hours. He ruined it. Yeah, I love like play wrestling. I love like it's just something I love. I'm raised on Bruce Lee movies and all kind of these kind of fighting martial arts movies with my dad. So wrestling is just part of my genetics. Me and my sister still wrestle sometimes when we're just teasing each other. My younger sister did judo for a while. I used to practice her moves or try to. But I just... And I don't know why I was so proud when the guys kind of lost interest. Like, no, I can't do this. I can't date a girl that can keep me captive with a footlock. There's just no way. And I'm like, oh no, bye-bye. Let me see where I did. Oh, me too. We had Kung Fu theater. We did karate as a family. I kind of wish I had done karate or judo or something, but I didn't. I couldn't. I kind of was too restless. Oh no, restless. I loved martial arts as a kid, even though I did never practice or do any of those, but still. Also, because my dad used to be a bouncer, I used to he because they were taught all the kind of martial arts move to kind of calm rousy guests. So we would practice the moves on each other, or I would practice the move on my dad. So it sounds so bad. It sounds so bad, but still, too much information. Too much information on the internet. Man, I had the opposite experience. The guys I dated before the first husband, they loved it. Loved that I could fight them. Loved that my dad was a bouncer. Yeah, I only dated a few guys that actually found it awesome. It actually was the only guys that actually could manage to beat me. If I didn't find dirty, that is. But usually if the guys couldn't beat me, they didn't like it. That's just a fact. If I could beat them, if I could keep them. I even had a few instances where the guys would literally just freak out. But but it's just so funny. It's so funny. Oh boy. Listen, my dad was a boxer and his nose was all messed up because of that. Yeah, I've seen these boxes. The nose. Let's see, morning said, man, you had it rough. HK had to use the tree and they had to beat you. It's just, I kind of wish we had social media. Kind of wish, not 100. I'm actually quite happy there wasn't social media when I was that young, but it would have been so funny just to have that video evidence of then when their face just fell like, I can't beat her. Crap. Like, this is not working. I'm like, so you're not insecure? You said you weren't insecure. You didn't care if I could beat you. Like, now you care? It was very funny. And that sounds like a book. I know. Let me see. Lol to Heather. My dad had his 4th degree black belt at 6. Damn, he's tall. Oh my god, I have nudes everywhere. I'm so glad they didn't have social media. Yeah, there used to be a website here in Iceland where they would post photos online. The websites are deleted, but that's the most thing I have. Me partying sober. I realize even though social media would have been, if it would have been up as active as it is now, I think I would have been good. But Marty said you would be screwed. You'll be screwed. I was all mouth, no action. I've always been very good at answering that I don't have to take no action. I just say, and that's usually enough, which is very convenient. Very convenient. Very good at talking myself out of trouble. Yes, screwed in more ways than one, I'm afraid. Just means you have had a interesting and fun life. It isn't fun if there's nothing. Like, I know there are a few things out there, or stories or memories, but I'm at the point where I'm kind of don't care. I'll shut up now. It's okay. I'm not divulging your name out loud in this stream, so nobody can go and start searching for Morningstar skeletons. And I adore you too much to rattle that cage. Oh, I will keep your secrets. I will keep your secrets. Yeah, just imagine, Heather, if social media was as popular now, if it was as popular then as it is like now. I'm so thankful we grew up with no social media. I'm so grateful. Like, just no. Let me see. More that you almost Jewish. It wasn't there. See, kids, as the one was hot, not old and fat. Oh, don't say it like that. You're not fat. You're not. I've seen your photos. You're not fat. You're gorgeous, girl. Let me see. I'm saying, Heather, I would have been putting all my weirdness online. That would just make you more interesting, I think. Especially if you think, okay, maybe then it would be like, ooh. But now, weird is cool. If you think about it, weird is cool. Which I find fascinating because I've started being my weird self at work. Just my normal weird self. And not mask it as much as I used to. And the younger kids are like, Hildur, you're not so bad. I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I was fine being kind of an outcast. I was kind of fine with it, but I am not as much of an outcast as I thought. So I find that very interesting and kind of scary. But let me see. What is that? Then blame them. You did this to me, to my kids. Shame! You destroyed me! Let me see how, gosh, I can't even imagine. It would have been crazy all over the place for the world to see, and not just my hometown. Yeah, I there's some things I would have liked seeing on social media just for me to remember again, because I didn't take a lot of photos. There are photos of me from when I was younger, but I was always more in the moment than stopping to take a photo. I do have a friend that was photo obsessed. So I have some, but yeah, I don't have a lot of photo evidence. Not a lot. I have some, but not a lot, but still. Let me see. Weird is cool now, I guess. When I was a little weird. I was just playing weird. Yes, same. We would have been a good team. We've been a very good team. Yeah, I would just see the cool kids and I would avoid. Like, you're a pain in the ass. You're not as cool as you think you are. And I'm going to go be over there because I'm too weird and cool about being weird. I don't want to deal with you. Just no. I was one of those weird kids. I would just see the weird and the cool kids. I was one of the kids that was offered a makeover from the popular girls because they saw my potential. And they came to my house and they forced my hair to be straight and pretty. And mom was like, oh, she's going to be one of the popular girls. And I was like, I hate this. I can't do this. No. I felt when I saw the makeover movie a few years later, I was like, oh, that was almost me, huh? It was so funny. Heather, oh my god, that Will took those awful selfies with our phones. They were terrible. All these grainy pictures. Oh. Just morning so would you have done stupid things for a photo, like standing on roll tracks for train for a photo op. I'm not sure. I was never one of those. I was always playing the like strong girl. Like if you messed up with my friends, I was gonna beat you up or threaten to beat you up, and that was usually enough because I was very strong, and I used that to I flexed that when I was younger in my kid area. Oh yeah, they did that makeover thing, but they were doing charity. They were not doing it to be mean. They were doing it to be charity. Those two girls that did that were being too nice because I wasn't one of the few kids that kind of was very happy with being completely outside of the line, on the outside of the group. So they were trying to be nice, and I was like, no, I refuse to change. I was way too happy with being like stealing my mom's the clothes from when she was a teenager, and wearing my grandma's sweater that was when she was 20. I was that kid. I was so happy and content with being weird that I refused to bow down. It was just an insult. But it was, yeah. I've always been very happy with being weird. Morning said, beautiful as being you. That is just shocking. I know. Yeah, I've always been very happy with being just me. And I've always said, before you know it, weird will be cool. And we being normal will be boring. So if you're normal, you're boring. I think I actually said that to a school friend, like, oh, my life is just nice and normal. Or like, oh, so nice and boring? You know, normal is the new boring. Like, no. Weird people are the coolest. Yes, they freaking are. They are freaking the coolest. See, I love chatting with you guys. See, oh, damn, so first we've been talking for 40 minutes. You do realize that. We do realize. Sometimes I kind of wish I could just click a button on your over your heads and just have a voice chat. We need to do that on Discord, just voice chats, just for the heck of it. Whew, anyways, okay. Now the time is 11:51. Now I definitely have to go to bed. Yeah, we could definitely do that, Heather. Me and Allie have been experimenting with the lounge. We usually don't use the cameras, not so far, but it is kind of fun because you can kind of just hang on out there with a camera or a mic or neither, and just do sprints or just chat, all things. Yeah, just not now, because now we need to go to bed, or I need to go to bed before my meds run or stop working. Yeah, I'm gonna try. Me and Allie have been doing it quite frequently, but I'm definitely gonna try it over the weekend because I want to make real progress on the story, and I will need support and company. So yeah, guys, me go to bed. I promise, me go to bed now. So guys, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for the chat. It's always fun chatting with you guys. I freaking love it. Anyways, and now we have video evidence for the future me to pain myself over that you said that online to friends, but still. Good night, my darlings. Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys on Friday. If not on Discord. Good night. Have a wonderful evening.